You are listening to another No Fair Remembering Stuff, a very special Indictment Saturday true crime edition of the Professional Left Podcast, and available wherever you get your podcasts and at our website, proleftpod.com, where you can also contribute to this podcast. There is a Patreon button at our website, and you can mail us a letter and or contribution at P.O. Box 9133, Springfield, Illinois, 62791.
And it's not safe for work.
And the timing of this indictment could not have worked out better for us because we were preparing a demo reel to submit to iHeartRadio. Sorry, iHeartRadio. I screwed up your name. I apologize. iHeartRadio, in the hopes of getting their attention and being added to their huge network of podcasts.
So this is the Professional Left Podcast with Driftglass and Blue Gal, a production of iHeartRadio. We'll be back in a moment.
And this week's presenting sponsor is the legal team of Weiner and Carper. Have you recently suffered whiplash, torn ligaments, or any other injury related to what doctors call Sean Hannity changing his story too fast for the human eye to follow syndrome? If so, Fox News may owe you money. So contact the legal team of Weiner and Carper today to find out how much. Weiner and Carper, because if Sean Hannity can get rich being an idiot, why shouldn't you?
And now let's talk about the long history of Donald Trump's brushes with the law. But first...
Are Russian bankers with names like Ivan the Ice Pick on your accounts payable? Hi, I'm Barry Hyde with Not Exactly LegalZoom. Are you burdened with the worry of all that individual tax liability from international money laundering? Why can't you write off a porn star hush money payment? We at Not Exactly LegalZoom see clients like you disappear all the time. And thanks to Delaware's lax incorporation laws, for just $300, Not Exactly LegalZoom can help you set up a shell corporation where you don't even exist as a tax entity, except for deductions, in just minutes. And if you want to lend your congressional campaign, say, $70,000 and blow it in $199 increments, our sister company at the accounting firm of Not Exactly Price Waterhouse can help out with that too. So stop worrying and start hiding those inconvenient skeletons in your closet today. Find us on Gab, Not Exactly LegalZoom, and now the amazing story behind the first indictment ever of a United States president. But first...
Writing the great American novel and you don't know where the plot is going? Or are you late for breakfast? Hi, I'm Andy McGuffin of McGuffin's Muffins. We at McGuffin's Muffins are here to help. Contact us for a delicious breakfast treat that will get your book or movie script finished in no time. Or listen to our special 12-part McGuffin's Muffins podcast, available exclusively on iHeartRadio. We offer plot point flavors like Hidden Clue Bran, Evil Twin Blueberry, Cloaking Device Chocolate Chip, and if you're feeding your entire writing group, ask for the Pulp Fiction Briefcase of Muffins special. McGuffin's Muffins, building strong plot points 12 ways. And now our legal analysts and travel agents discuss, will Donald Trump flee the country? But first,
does the boss ever call you in the wee hours of the morning to fix his algorithm to make him look more popular on his own website? Roll out of bed and into the hell site in a comfortable and reassuring pair of Dukakis khakis. Michael Dukakis' line of sensible men's pants for senseless times. And now back to the incredible story behind the indictment of Donald John Trump, including stunning behind-the-scenes speculation that are based on actual events.
But before we continue, iHeartRadio is proud to introduce a new true crime podcast we're sure you'll love. We're both big fans. Isn't that right, Driftglass?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
We weren't sure who left the dead body in the front yard until we saw the croc prints in the grass. iHeartRadio presents the Croc Blockers podcast, True Crime in the Worst Shoes in America, only on iHeartRadio. Next up, we have a guy who knows a former CIA agent who says he knows for sure where the Mar-a-Lago classified documents went, and it's not where you think it is. But first,
do you have campaign finance expenditures you can't file under porn star payoff? Help is just around the corner with the campaign finance accounting firm of Whatev takes your campaign finance books and cooks them like the Federal Election Commission is actually going to look at them. Instant Pot, eat your heart out. Whatev consultants will make your campaign finance books look like somebody wanted to hide shit everybody knows happened anyway, but nothing matters anymore. You'll think the House Oversight Committee was going to release a majority report hurting a Republican. Whatev. And now, listen to these famous voice actors we've hired to reenact in startling detail the uncanny events leading up to the indictment of Donald J. Trump. But first,
do you ever worry that restaurant employees are spitting in your food? Hi, I'm Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I just signed a law weakening child labor laws, and now I'm concerned that the 12-year-olds working some of the most dangerous jobs in the Arkansas restaurant and hospitality industries may have it in for me. That's why I subscribe to Hello Fascist at-home meal service. With Hello Fascist, I can fill the hole in my soul with deep-fried Twinkies and sour mash in peace. Preparation is fast and easy, and I know the vinaigrette is free of the bodily fluids of my underage, minimum wage, moral betters. Hello Fascist at-home meal delivery service. And be sure to like and subscribe to the daily Hello Fascist podcast now on iFartRadio. Hang on tight, because we're coming to the part of the Donald Trump indictment saga you will not believe. But first,
are you in charge of ordering goodbye and good luck party supplies for 10,000 of your coworkers? Hi, I'm Jack. You may know me from the older, better Twitter, or maybe not. Are you one of the so-called lucky ones at Google or, God forbid, Meta? Did a madman, billionaire buy your social media company? Where the good Lord split you emergency farewell party planners has got a group rate for you. Use this week's offer code, please Elon, and Where the Good Lord Split You will pack up your desk and call an Uber before you serve that farewell sheet cake. Bye now. Where the Good Lord Split You is a proud sponsoring partner of iFartRadio. And speaking of Trump, we now bring you Corky St. Clair and the Blaine County Players performing Corky's original musical production of 38 Angry Men and Women, the Trump grand jury story. But first,
Trumple indulgences. For a donation of $20.24, you can receive peace and forgiveness for having a Trump voting relative and be given 10 Hail Bidens to wash the stink away. TrumpleIndulgences.com. Now, buckle up for the mind-blowing conclusion to this very special indictment Saturday True Crime edition of the Professional Left podcast.
But first, new to iFartRadio this week is the sheer tonnage of 40 years of appalling political decisions weighing you down. Do you wish you could just shed it all and start over as, an independent?
I'm an independent.
She's an independent. Everyone's an independent. Well, Heritage Hole may be perfect for you. Let Heritage Hole be your personal memory revision system. This is not Legacy Box, which guarantees to preserve your most precious memories intact forever and pays big-time podcasters actual money. Instead, Heritage Hole promises to help you misremember your ideologically inconvenient past and burnish your brand new status as an independent.
I'm an independent.
Heritage Hole. The Professional Left podcast is recorded before a live and thoroughly disinterested feline audience.
Our director is Alfred Hitchcock. Our executive producer is Patty Fitz.
Our event planners are Where the Good Lord Split Ya.
Our instructional designer is Paul Maudib.
Our investor relations manager is Elam Garrick.
Our market researcher is Harry Selden.
Our market communications manager is the hologram of Harry Selden.
Our marketing database manager is Spock. We can't pronounce his first name.
Our marketing director is Gandalf the White.
Our marketing manager is Gandalf the Grey.
Our chief marketing officer is Malcolm Reynolds. That's Captain Malcolm Reynolds to you, sir.
Our media research analyst is Agent Smith.
Our media supervisor is Spider Jerusalem.
Our new business development specialist is Steve Austin.
Our client service manager is The Doctor.
Our online marketing director is Fox Mulder.
Our communications editor is Ellen Ripley.
Online marketing manager is Henry Dorset Case.
Our communications managing director is Wintermute.
Our buzz promotions manager is Mr. Buzz Lightyear.
Our communications specialist is Kimball Kinnison.
Our online publicist is Peter Venkman.
Our copywriter is Rick Deckard.
Our sound engineering is done by Disaster Area.
Our voice actor is provided by You Can't Say That the Hell I Can't Voice Acting Services.
Our creative Gilgamesher is Captain Nemo.
Our cerebral font Q specialist is Slipstick Libby.
Our production manager is Roland Deshane.
Our hen teaser is Mr. Neutron.
Our public relations account coordinator is Judge Dredd.
Our public relations account executive is John Spartan.
Our committed Skinnerian is Snake Plissken.
Our vice president in charge of search engine buccaneering is Lazarus Long.
Our search engine optimization specialist is Hal 9000.
Our traffic coordinator is Blood the Dog.
Our user interface designer is Dr. Victor Frankenstein.
Our web content team are the Children of the Lens.
Our web content manager is Dana Scully.
Our email marketing emulsifier is Space Cop.
Our account lubrication compliance officer is Harcourt Fenton Mudd.
Our plunder director is Gorian Shard.
Our junior assistant plunder executive is Gully Foyle.
Our senior assistant plunder executive is Yandu Udanta.
Our associate productivity verifier is Guy Montag.
Our brand manager is Jean-Luc Picard.
Our business-to-business product manager is Deja Thoris.
Our customer fulfillment analyst is Cthulhu.
Our best practices ombuds person is Zaphod Beeblebrox.
Our assignment editor is Jonathan Hogue.
Our vertical synergy integrator is Dr. Emmett Brown.
Our horizontal synergy extricator is Jeanette Vasquez.
Our casting director is out to lunch, and our staff accountant is laughing her ass off.
Our choreographer is dancing like no one is watching. Our construction engineer is Mr. Fred Flintstone. Our Foley artist is What'd You Say? And our beverage provider is Mr. Muddy Waters.
Our production assistant has gone back to production assistant school, and our location manager logged into Zillow and was never seen again.
Our key grip is Hannah Holden. Background artist is Toulouse-Lautrec with an assist by Leonardo da Vinci.
Our podcast is supported by listeners like you and the Corporation for Internet Kitty Broadcasting.
Additional support provided by Spandex, WonderWire, and your local trust retailer.
And everything else is pretty much our fault.
The Professional Left is a vertical synergy integration product of iFart Radio. Done.
Let's think about living. Think about living. Let's think about loving. Think about loving. Let's think about the hooping and the hopping and the popping and the lovey-dovey. Let's forget about the wine and the crying, the shooting and the dying, and the fellow with the switchblade knife. Let's think about living. Let's think about life.
The Professional Left podcast is recorded under a Creative Commons license. Copyright 2023 DGBG Productions.